Welcome to today's video. Today I'm going to teach you how to get yourself out of your victim mindset so that you can empower yourself, so that you can take action, so that you can create the life that you want to. Let's dive in. Today, we're going to be talking about how to overcome your victim mindset that you might be holding on to, that might be holding you back in your life. And if you're listening to this episode, you might have a victim mindset. You might not. You definitely know somebody with a victim mindset if you don't. And if you do have a victim mindset, you might know that you have a victim mindset, but you might also have a victim mindset and not know that you have a victim mindset. And so we're going to dive into all of these aspects of it. I can tell you this though, I can really speak to this because when I was younger, this is something that I really had to work through. I had a very terrible victim mindset. I used to be really good, so good at making myself the victim of all circumstances. So therefore I had no responsibility in anything at all. And I would say stuff like, oh yeah, I always have bad luck. People are luckier than I am. Things work out better for other people, not for me. I would make excuses for everything in my life versus taking responsibility and say, oh yeah, well, this person had a better education. This person, both of their parents were together their entire lives. This person grew up in this part of town. And I could find an excuse for every single thing to play the victim, to not take responsibility. And if you want to live your life that way, that's completely fine. That's your prerogative. But the problem is that most people who are victims, make themselves to be a victim, are not 100% aware that they're playing the victim. It requires a lot of self-awareness to notice this within yourself. But the biggest problem with making yourself a victim is it completely strips you of all control in your life. If you make yourself a victim, then you're basically just resigning to the fact that I cannot control my life and I'm the victim of every circumstance. And if you resign to that mentality, you cannot change your life for the better. You just can't, because you're a victim. You're not in control. There's something else that's in control and you're just, stumbling your way through life. So if you're somebody who feels like you make too many excuses, or maybe you feel like you blame too much, whether you blame other people, whether you blame society, whether you blame circumstance, or you have a lot of trouble stepping up and making real and lasting changes in your life, this episode should help you be able to identify it and help you stop being a victim. But if you do know somebody who plays the victim often, you should probably send this to them. Maybe they can start to develop some awareness within themselves. And I'll just say, this episode might be triggering for some people. And so if you look at somebody who doesn't get the promotions that they want, a victim mindset might believe that their boss doesn't like them, that they don't like what they look like, they don't like their gender, they don't like the way that they talk, they don't recognize their hard work. And because of that, I'll never be promoted because he prefers XYZ, right? That's a victim mindset. An empowered mindset would be something like, hey, I'm going to go up to my boss and say, I really wanted this promotion. I didn't get it. Can I get feedback for how I can get better? Can I get feedback in how I can get better and what you're looking for next time? And then I can go, hey, can I improve my skills? Can I look for more opportunities to showcase my work? Those are the things that I can control, right? My skill set, opportunities, and finding them and looking for those opportunities. And once I do, executing on them. And so a victim mindset would be like, I can't do anything about this. And that's the reason why I'm not getting promotions. An empowered mindset would say, hey, listen, let me see how I can get better. So next time there is a promotion, I'm going to be one of the front runners for it. And so really what it comes down to is notice when a circumstance happens that you might be triggered. Notice the circumstance, but then notice the story that is placed on top of it nearly automatically from your brain. Take a step back and say, hey, let me look at this objectively and not subjectively. Am I playing the victim right now? And if you are, can you start to change it and reframe everything and realize everything is happening to you is the mindset you've had. Is it possible that this is happening for me? Is it possible that I can learn from this? Is it possible that failure is just feedback and everything's a lesson, I can get better? Is it possible that this thing that just happened to me, I have some responsibility in the way that it was? And what you'll start to notice is that your life is just a set of circumstances. You're born and you die. And in between you have a set of circumstances. How you view those circumstances and the story that you place on top of it is going to change the quality of your life. So that is how you switch from a victim mentality to an empowered mentality. So that's what I got for you for today's episode. If you love this episode, please share it on Instagram stories. Tag me in at Rob Dial Jr., ROBDIALJR. And if you're interested in learning more about how we can help you improve and get better, we have something called Mindset Mentor Plus, which is a way to take all of these episodes and actually download them more into your brain. We give out journaling prompts. We give out lesson plans. We give out entire worksheets to help you take these and integrate them more into your life. If you want to learn more about it, all you have to do is go to mindsetmentor.com. Once again, mindsetmentor.com. You can get all the information there. And with that, I'm going to leave you the same way I leave you every single episode. Make it your mission to make somebody else's day better. I appreciate you, and I hope that you have an amazing day.